Adriel met 3 times earlier this year, with Momo taking the best of that 3, going 2-1. And again, you talk about these numbers. The win percentage, 15% different, but the game wins is just insane there for Mo.
And Adriel opening Goblins, then Phoenix. An immediate poison response from Mohamed Light.
A lot of Monk today, a lot of Phoenix today. And Momo might just be going straight up control, which, you know, that is someone that can really control the pace. Mo not happy about something. He's definitely been a little bit more emotive here in 2023.
And look at that, yeah. I mean, you could make a whole bunch of GIFs just of Mo's expressions. Someone get on that. I'm sure there's someone out there who can make those happen.
And right back to the smiles is Momo as he's setting up for this defense against this Royal Giant. And then pretty happy to probably defend, get another miner in. Just wait for that Evo'd RG.
He might have thought he had a different matchup until he saw that RG pop.
I mean, at first he was probably thinking maybe it's Liv.
I mean, I feel like we didn't see Monk pretty much at all for months on end.
I think because of how strong Evo'd archers are, people are just saying, I need to force in more champions. And then I think that starts to open up the door to all the other champions and how they used to be. Look at those late archers.
Oh,
and
boy,
the reflect works.
Oh my word.
Is beside himself, Rich.
A fully healthy Royal Giant, and Mohamed can do nothing but sit and stare as it just goes boom, boom, bye-bye tower.
You see jaws dropped around the room, people biting their nails looking at our defending world champion just get caught looking before we even get into double.
I think he really expected that the Monk was on the other side of the RG and that those evolved archers would go straight to the Royal Giant instead.
That range, though.
Yeah. The range, and then, you know, keep in mind that the Monk it's not just around the Monk. That Monk has a tiny aura when it casts that, and it must have been just on the right tile for that aura to catch those archer reflectors.
That is a great thing for you to point out there, and maybe something that Mo wishes you would have said to him before that game. And now Momo in a horrible spot. We all know being down a tower, playing minor poison, there's basically no way to come back. But if anyone in the world can do it, it's that man at the top of the screen.
He's gonna pull out all the stops here, but this is just, he knows it too. Reset, get ready for game number 2, and yeah, there you go. Waves the white flag. And now it's time to go look at that deck progression and figure out what do you do now that Fisherman, Phoenix, Fireball, Royal Giant are all off the board.
I mean, I'm nervous. This is a crazy start to this set. And obviously, it's not that I didn't expect Adriel to even pick up a game, but it's how he did it. It was based off of the fact of a mistake from Mo, which is something that happens very, very rarely. And then even when he does make mistakes, which again, happens incredibly rarely.
So far.
And you can definitely see a bit of stress on the face of our reigning champion as we are about to hop into game 2 of this lower bracket set with Momo's back against the wall. And still showing that championship caliber personality. A good luck comes out from Mo. And the zap early on from Adriel. Definitely have not been seeing a lot of zap.
Whoa.
Or drill. So a surprise here.
Is this Sparky against Drill? And the Bandit connects, wow!
A zap in both directions and a huge early swing for Mohamed Light.
And that is very, very big. Mohamed Light, is he running Zap Poison or Zap Fireball here with Drill? You'd feel like it would be Fireball. And having a zap against a Sparky will be wonderfully nice.
Absolutely. Again, it's so funny how this happens when you don't see a spell all day and then it comes out on both sides. So 2 small spells here for Adriel, and that's something that Mo is definitely going to be paying attention to.
And Evo Bats in this situation is honestly somewhat mind-blowing.
And the zap to reset on top. Guardian coming out. Mo sequencing this defense absolutely perfect.
And not quite enough to give Adriel the big shot. And as we get past halfway of our opening three, Mohamed Light with a massive damage lead.
That little prince was just millimeters away from that tower and still does not get the splash. A huge bit of fortune there for our champ. 22-54 to 29-94 as a pump comes down.
And just trying to take advantage of that pump by getting the wall breakers down. Bandit gets picked up by the gang. Drill clearly is gonna go to that pump to get it off the board. And now Evo Bat's gonna be tanked for by this Goblin Drill. Arrows have to come out. King Tower
activation. And you can see Mo knows, yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen when you go drill to the back and your opponent actually kind of misses the spell.
And that's gonna make things like this a lot easier for Adriel to deal with as time goes on.
Excuse me, don't you know who I am?
43 seconds remain in regulation. Mohamed Light does have the lead in the game, but not in the set.
Zap to reset here. Goblin Gang goes right-hand lane. Bar Barrel out front to protect the little prince. It does stay up. Bandit works on the gang on the right-hand side, and now Wall Breakers in front of the Bandit force the Zap out.
And Mo looks like he's in a very good cycle right now, Rich.
And that's gonna be good damage from the Guardian and some nice chip off of the Goblin Giant. 8:26 left in the left-hand lane. Mohamed Light in the driver's seat.
Pressure on the right here. Momo gets those Evo Bats down. You know he's gonna support him. Bandit there, Evo Bats there. Barbs come down.
Zap, and we have not seen a big spell out of Mohamed yet.
And the pump now threatening in the back. And look at that sellout push, Rich.
Yeah, the lane change here. Just make sure that Adriel's playing the game that Mo wants to play, not getting in his own rhythm.
And those bats come down, maybe another drill left lane. Mo is the king of dual lane pressure.
And I was gonna say, if we had Fireball, this is when you'd see it, but not happening. So has to defend against this Goblin Giant and contend with the Sparky plus the Barbs. Dual lane pressure now being forced out by Adriel. Zap to reset, 120 left.
Nice zap there from Mo. Good pressure here on the left side. Barbs plus minions, and the MK finally comes down. Soaks up the damage on the left, takes the Sparky shot on the right, but Rich, that's a lot with very little elixir.
Oh, and the Sparky looks like it's on tower. The Sparky hits! Goblin Giant plus Evolved Barbs are in! Oh my word! Is Adriel gonna do it? Is Adriel gonna do it? He does it! Adriel beats the champion!
Mohamed Light is eliminated from the 2023 World Finals by a rookie!
Oh my word! Scenes, Andrew, the scenes!